Greg's motion, and that I and many Canadians learned about the Lake of the Woods and the Rainy River and the water quality issues confronting this watershed. I think I was saying earlier, when you look at water quality issues, whether it's here in Lake of the Woods, whether it's in Lake Winnipeg, Lake Simcoe, the Great Lakes, this is something that really matters to Canadians. Canadians see it not just as an environmental issue, but a moral issue, wanting to ensure that we leave this planet in a better shape than we found it, so that other generations can enjoy it just as much as we have. This is why I wanted to be here today, right here in Kenora with Greg, to share the positive results of his hard work and to share them with all of you. In fact, Greg and I had just had an excellent meeting to discuss the recommendations of the IJC report with important local stakeholders such as the Lake of the Woods, Water Sustainability Foundation, the City of Kenora, and representatives from First Nations and the Métis people. The Government of Canada's response to the Commission's report concurs with the recommendations to amalgamate two existing IJC boards into one board with an expanded geographic area of responsibility. The two existing boards that are to be merged are the International Rainy River Water Pollution Board and the International Rainy Lake Board of Control. As you know, the public has been included in this process from the beginning with the IJC's work on this report. Indeed, stakeholders' views will continue to be heard in the watershed's governance through special advisory groups that will work with the new consolidated board. The Government of Canada also agrees with the recommendation that the work should begin to identify the necessary studies to address threats to water quality in the watershed, such as nutrient enrichment and harmful algae blooms, as well as aquatic invasive species. I should mention that local stakeholders themselves have identified this work to be a significant priority. These are the first important steps. Based on the outcomes of this initial work, future initiatives should include a summit on Lake of the Woods and a binational water management plan as was proposed by the IJC. The U.S. federal government has also agreed with this approach, and I want to say we have had excellent relations with the United States Obama administration on these water quality issues, not just here, but throughout the shared border that we enjoy. This collaboration will complement the significant cooperation and the work that's already underway. For instance, under the auspices of the International Multi-Agency Working Group that provides a framework within the agencies can actively engage in coordinated activities to help protect and to restore water quality in Lake of the Woods. I'm confident that the response of Canada and the United States and to the IJC's recommendations will further strengthen cooperation between our two countries and to all stakeholders here in the watershed, and will effectively address the threats to water quality in the Lake of the Woods and the Rainy River. On behalf of the Government of Canada, I'd like to recognize and thank the IJC and the Lake of the Woods and Rainy River Task Force for the excellent work that they've done in recent months and recent years. I strongly believe that the people of Lake of the Woods and the Rainy River watershed, be they Canadian or American, will benefit from your work. What we're doing here today is saying that the water quality here in this region is a tremendous priority for the Government of Canada and for the Government of the United States, and we're going to be raising our game to do more and to protect and to improve the quality of the water in this important area. I want to thank you, Greg, for your leadership in this regard. We hope this will be one announcement and hopefully of many in the future where we can take active measures based on science to increase the quality of water and the environment here in the region. Thank you very much, Mr.